So I've got here a 2025 Corvette Z06. It's the C8 body, and I'm going to be laying PPF on this large trunk. The trunk is about 64 inches by 66 if you were to do it in a one piece, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. In the PPF cutting software, it comes as a two-piece, or actually it doesn't really come as a two-piece, but there's an option for a two-piece. But I'm going to be doing the one piece because I have 72-inch PPF, and I've already cut the trunk here. I've peeled it back, and I've already slipped it or wetted the back of the adhesive, and I'm going to show you guys how I lay the film down on the trunk. So basically, I cut the film into like a letter U. And I'm going to lay it down this way. So I'm going to start from one side of the film. Sorry, one side of the trunk. I'm going to start on one side of the trunk. And I'm going to tack down one side of the film. Doesn't matter which side you go with. I like to roll from left to right. That's just how I back roll my film. So if I'm going from left to right for myself, then that means I would be starting on the driver's side of the trunk and then back rolling around the trunk to the back and then over to the passenger side. So as I'm unrolling the film on the left side, I'm reverse rolling the backing or the liner on the right hand side. And that's it. That's how I back roll my film on these large trunks. I did cut 1/2 inch all the way around the template so that I have some film to work with and I can move and readjust as needed. And that's it. Alright, so I've laid my film down and I started tacking some of these important areas that I thought I needed to tack down first so the film doesn't start shifting on me. I started from the, I don't know what end or whatever you call this, but the back quarter panel of this glass. I started tacking all these down here. I tacked the film inside the engine cover vents and whatever these are called. I'm not good with terminology. And I locked all these down. These areas down so that the film doesn't move on me. And once I've done that, basically all this film that's back here towards this outer half is now can be shifted around. Basically everything's floating. I can shift it around all I want. If anything ends up being short here and it's not overhanging, I can just pull the film some more. But what was important to me was to line all this up on the inside, as I do not want to trim and I don't want excess film to tuck and fight against later on. So by doing the alignments now and lining all this up, it'll make my job easier. So I don't even know where to start. Maybe I'll just start in the middle and work my way out. But yeah, all right, cool. So let's start squeegeeing. Film has been sitting for a while. It's probably drying up on me, but I put a lot of slip. The film is floating and it feels really nice. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start going at it. And let's see how well everything tacks. Or squeegees. See how well everything squeegees. Oh yeah, it's been sitting for quite some time. come back for that later. Notice I have all this excess film hanging off the side. I extended 1/2 inch in the software and it ended up, looks like it's a 1/4 inch. So good thing I extended it 1/2 inch. And that's it. The whole thing is squeegeed. Looks good.